share an agent with a director called Rob Green, and unfortunately, for personal reasons, Rob had to pull out. And so my agent said they're looking for a replacement director, basically. So I read the script and I liked it, and then I met the producers, Lionel and Craig, and I sort of pitched my take on it, because obviously every director is different. And lo and behold, they liked it. So I said, right, well, give me Christmas to rewrite it, basically, with those new ideas. And then straight after that, we were into prep and off to the races. There was a sort of classic old war film kind of feeling to it, like Were Eagles There, or the, what's the one in Africa, the Wild Geese, of a group of men going off on a mission, and I liked that. There was something, I love old films anyway, and so that kind of attracted me. And then at its heart was a science fiction concept. And I thought, okay, and this is what I was bringing to it, was, I guess, moving it away from more of, Rob's one was more horror, and I went more science fiction. And it was my composer actually put it, that you've done something, the way he put it to me was, you've kind of taken, it's like a peeling an onion, and all the different layers, so that it becomes a journey where you're finding out different things each time, and there's surprises all along the way. So that was kind of, it was great fun to write that, and to have to write it so quick was just incorporating Rob's stuff and then heading off into these new ideas. So
is truth.
Yeah.
Was there any sort of thing when you were sort of involved at script stage, in terms of sort of any sort of deeper philosophical things that you were maybe trying to get in, in sort of the underneath, in terms of the whole sort of DNA? I mean, I know we've touched upon it, but I don't know if there's anything.
I think there's always been a theme just in what I do, and in this case, it was so quick that I only realised it afterwards, which is that you have Goethe and Ali, who were specimens, and actually the whole film is about them escaping or trying to escape. Whereas in actual fact, when you start the film, they could be the dangerous ones, and yet by the end of the film, that's not the case. So I quite like the trapped, whether it be rats, like in a short film I did, or cows in isolation, but that there's a twist on it, that the scientists are using them as experiments, but actually they have minds of their own, and they have a heart. And I quite like showing that they're underestimated by the scientists, and actually John is the only one who really, you can see in his face in a couple of scenes that he gets, like, the scientists constantly saying that they're stupid, they're hoping the next generation of hybrids will be a lot more clever, and John doesn't quite buy this, because he seems to have a natural distrust. I'm not saying I'm a Luddite and about science and everything, but it just seemed in this particular case to work quite well.